basketball where you just call your own foul?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We might get better. Just kind of honest out there. Maybe they just be honest. Oh, that would be a fun thing. Ball's up. It's tipped. Gathered in by Cheats. Gets it over to 14. That's Vernon. Vernon with basketball. And she's got some threads over there being guarded by Bookwalters. Vernon gets it back up top to Ayers. Ayers is going to drive top of the key and hand it off to number 25, Cochran. Cochran down in the far corner, out of bounds. Wildcat basketball. Good defense here applied by the Cats early. 7 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ruddle with the basketball. It's Ruddle, Brewer, Bookwalter, Barnes, and Shook on the fourth quarter. Cats. Ruddle with the basketball, top of the key. Ruddle looks underneath, gets it to Barnes. Barnes with the left-hand dribble, and she puts it up, and it's going to go in. Nice shot by Barnes with the left hand. She goes in over Seatsma. Seatsma is a little bit taller than Barnes. And she's got the bun on the top, which makes her look a little better. Oh, they made a nice little cut inside. Make sure they stop those fast breaks.
I fell asleep on that one.
Brewer gets the Bookwalter. Bookwalter back up to Brewer. Brewer gets hit set by Barnes. Brewer's going to drive all the way down. And he's fouled on the play by Seatsma. Looked like it was on Seatsma. And he did say 30, so that's the first personal foul on Seatsma and the first team foul on the Hornets. It is 2-2. Hey, Amy, good to have you joining. Brewer puts it up and in, nothing but net. It's 3-2 Cats. In the lead by 1. And Brewer receives the ball again. Dribbles 3 times, shoots, and it's in. So 4-2, Cats in the lead. Cats with that football press on to see if they can stop that fast break here again. Well, this time, go down to number 5. Nice Cochran. 5-4, Cats down by 1. One with the basketball. One's going to drive inside the lane, kick it out for Swift. Swift looks back inside, gets it inside the Barnes. Barnes needs some help. She's going to go ahead and go on up. She's fouled. No call. No call on the foul. It's 25 Cochran with the basketball. Cochran comes to the court, to the timeline. Going to drive, get it out to 15. 15 Ayers. Ayers with the basketball. Hands it back to Cochran. Cochran with the basketball. Looking up, trying to look for some help. Bookwalter all over. Good defense being applied there by the Cats. Stolen by Ruddle. Stolen by. It's going to be a foul on Ruddle. It was stolen away by Ruddle and gathered back in by number 14, Vernon. And the foul was stolen on Ruddle as she came in behind with the read. 5-4, Cats down by 1. 6:14 left to go in the first. And the Hornets put it in. It's going to be a foul call on the three-pointer. Foul on Louis Shook is going to put number 30 on the line. Seatsma on the line shooting 3 likely. See what happens. I'm pretty sure it was a 3-point bucket. I don't see the signal from the referee. First one's up and good. 6-4, Cats by 2. And he doesn't signal one, so I'm still assuming it's 3. Second one is up and good. Right there, 7-4, Cats down by 3. I didn't see the foul. But that's doesn't matter what I see. What the referee sees. 7-4, Cats down by 3. Cats get it up to Bookwalter. Bookwalter sets for 3. Stop. Rebounded by Seatsma. Brewer comes back in to steal away Seatsma. Sticks with it. Gets up to Cochran. Cochran going to go inside. Tied up. It is tied up. Jump ball, 7-4. 5:54 left to go. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. As they have possession. The Hornets have possession first. The Cats get the ball on the field. 7-4. Cats down by 4. Ruddle with the basketball. 5:48 to go. Gets it over to Bookwalter. Bookwalter switches the dribble. And Bookwalter's going to drive at the free throw line and put it in. Nice shot there by Bookwalter. 7-6. Cats down by 1. DeGraff with the basketball. DeGraff comes up the court being guarded by Brewer. DeGraff comes all the way down. Kicks it back out to Vernon. Vernon with the basketball. Vernon. He has a left-hand dribble. He's being guarded by Bookwalter. There's a carry on the play. There's a carry. That is a foul call. 7-6. Cats in the lead. 5:20 left to go in the first. Wildcat basketball. And Brewer gets it into Ruddle. Ruddle comes up the court. Ruddle calls the play. Ruddle, Barnes, Brewer, Shook, and Bookwalter. Brewer with the basketball. Looks underneath and puts out of bounds by the Hornets. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. Underneath their own basketball. 5:07 left. Good defense being applied there by Brewer. DeGrasse. Now picked up by Barnes on the right side. Back over to Ayers. Ayers over to Cochran. Cochran looking to drive the baseline and does. Cochran flips it up. They're swinging all the way up the top to Sietzma. Sietzma, no good. Rebound gathered in by Brewer. 9-7 Cochran by 2. 4 minutes, 37 seconds to go. Get to Shook. Shook looking underneath. Shook's going to drive with the left hand.
Again.
That's going to be a foul on Ruddle. That's going to be her second personal foul. Third team foul. And the Cats are going to sub in. Ruddle's going to take a break. Shook's going to take a break. Barnes is going to take a break. It's going to be Roscoe, Woodard, Garcia, Bookwalter, and Brewer on the court for the Cats. 9-7. Cats lead by 2. And Leskowski is checked in. Leskowski with the basketball being guarded by Brewer. Brewer, tight defense there on Leskowski. Good defense there being applied by Brewer. Looking for some help. Gets it to Sietzma. Sietzma's going to drive the baseline. Sietzma traveled, no call. And Woodard gets the ball. Woodard gets it to Brewer. Brewer's going to drive. Left hand now. Put her up the little jumper. She's fouled on the play. No good. It is going to put number 12, Brewer, on the line. Shooting 2. Brewer drained 2 earlier. From the free throw line. 9-7. Foul team fouls. 3 on the Cats, 2 on the Hornets. Brewer settles in at the free throw line. Coach Sietzma riding her up just a little bit over there, trying to get a call. And that makes that 10-7. Brewer made the first one of 2. 10-7, 4:05 to go. In the first, about halfway through this first quarter. Brewer, second one up. Front of the rim, backboard, and 11 seconds. Cats in the lead by 4. It's their largest lead of the game so far. Brewer, good defense by Brewer. On the basketball. She's going on the fast break. She's going to be... Brewer unable to finish that play off. And now number 14, Vernon with basketball. Vernon's going to go all the way down. Good help side defense. Going to be a travel, maybe? No.
No, it's a foul. She travels.
It's going to be a foul called on number 12, number 21. That's on Roscoe. That's the 4th team foul on the Cats. First personal on Sarah Roscoe. And number 15, Ayers, is going to take a break. Number 23, Ayers, is going to check in. So sister for sister. And 5 seconds has already started. They're having trouble getting it in. They do get it into Vernon. Vernon with basketball. Vernon with the left hand dribble to the top of the key and hands it off. Hands it off to Leskowski. Leskowski's going to drive inside. Good defense there by Brewer. And Leskowski, 11-9, pass up by 2. Roscoe gets it underneath the Bookwalter. Bookwalter with the basketball on the far left side. They have it. Stolen away by Roscoe. Nice play there by Roscoe. Good hustle by Sarah Roscoe. It's going to stay. Hornets basketball on the tie-up. Vernon's going to pass the ball in. Leskowski getting ready to get it into Sietzma. Sietzma with the basketball, holding it high. She's the tallest player on the court for sure. She's going to try to drive inside. Put it up and no good.
Yeah.
But she got fouled on the play. Number 30. Foul number 24. Holly Woodard. That's her first team fifth. And Sietzma will go to the line, shooting 2. That's number 30, Sietzma. She had 3 free throws earlier, maybe 2 of them. First one is good for Sietzma. 11-10. Yes, up by 1. Sietzma settles in for the second. And that one is also good. It's a tie ball game. 11-11. 11-11. 3.5 minutes to go. And the referee's just trying to go clear the baseline. Tell the guys to move away on the baseline. The line of fire around there. So he's clearing it out.
Technically the house rule.
Is that what it is? House rule.
It's the house rule. Pass out of
Eight point or 3 point.
Sometimes the rest they have the
Very good. All right, Wildcats in basketball here. Holly Woodard gets it inside. She gets fouled. The guy underneath the basket didn't call it, but took the guy out of the hand line and called foul. But everybody in the gym saw it. 11-11. Puts Woodard on the line, shooting 2.
So Holly.
3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Tied up 11. First one was up and good by Woodard.
Holly.
Calm and collected is Woodard from the line. Shook checks back in. Bookwalter takes a seat. So right now it is Shook, Woodard, Garcia, Brewer.
Good job, Holly.
And Holly Woodard hits both of them from the line. Hornets with the basketball. Number 25, Cochran crosses the timeline. She's trying to push it. Pulls it back out to the 3-point line. Ayers thought about 3, decided against it. And hands it off to Vernon. Vernon gets it stripped away by Woodard. Woodard gets it to Shook. Shook's going to go all the way down. And look for some help. Get it to Brewer for a wide open three. Oh, it rattled in and out. And it's gathered in by the Hornets. Hornets with the basketball. That would be Ayers. One of the Ayers sisters comes across the timeline looking for some help. Gets it to Vernon. Vernon up and in. This is the competition the Cats were looking for and hoping for in this tournament. It's a championship game. Not much competition. So it's nice to have here. Cats are getting to see what they got a little bit. And 13, Laskowski takes the ball. She's going to go all the way down and put it up off the left. No good. Rebounded by Brewer. Brewer going to push the ball back up. Barnes is getting ready to check back into the Cats. Brewer over to Garcia. Garcia down low on the far right side to Shook.
Play smart.
Coach is saying he hit it down, and he said he dribbled it down. So just the way he saw it. I thought it was the same. She was catching the ball. Normally they give you that first bounce, but they did not on that play. Roscoe goes frustrated with that. Coach Roscoe is Vernon with the basketball. Vernon coming up the court, being guarded by Shook. It's 13-13, 2 minutes to go in the first. And Vernon hands it off to Cochran. Cochran with the basketball, left-hand dribble, going to pull up for three. Under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Garcia gets it back to Brewer. And so it's Brewer, Garcia. Barnes is checked in. Roscoe and Shook on the Cats. Brewer looking for help, gets it to Roscoe. Roscoe back out to Garcia. Shook sky high for that one. He shaved the ball. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
No, it wasn't called.
They called a tip ball. And it's Hornets. Timeout by the Hornets. 16-13. Cats down by 3. 1.5 minutes yet to go. Cats aren't getting the calls so far. We're getting some of our sponsors here during this timeout. Looks like Roscoe is still trying to see for it. That's going to be DeGraff. Gets it down to Cochran. Cochran back out top to DeGraff. DeGraff looking inside. Seaforth on the bench taking a break. And stolen away by Garcia. Garcia with the basketball. One hand break. Over to Roscoe. Roscoe with the basketball. Being interfered with by the referee. He's in the rough. Himself. 16-13 as he trips and Roscoe doing that. And that's going to stay Wildcat basketball. It really was on the rest. Get it into Barnes. Barnes plays. She's fouled on the play. Oh my goodness. Barnes is getting hammered underneath. They are not calling it. Those are fouls.
Yeah, that was a late call.
Oh my, didn't they call a foul on Barnes? Keep your head up, Barnes. My goodness. Yeah, it's tough when you have to play against the black and white stripes as well. And the Hornets get the ball in. Hornets come up the court. DeGraff. Cats aren't getting any calls going their way. It's all going against the Cats so far today. Getting hammered underneath.
Yes.
And good rebound there by Brewer. Brewer with the basketball. Across the timeline. Brewer's going to go all the way down. Make a move. Nice play there by Gloria Brewer.
Good job, Gloria.
Showing her stuff there. 16-15. That puts Gloria on the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Cats take a breath here.
Go, Gloria.
Brewer, Garcia, and Roscoe in for the Cats. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's up and good, and that ties it up. By Gloria Brewer, and their passes for the play. 16-16. 40 seconds to go in the first. Hornets with the basketball. They get it. Try to get it inside, and Barnes steals it away. It's going to be. It is gathered in by the Hornets. Good defense being applied here by the Cats. And they're going to try to get it up to Ayers. They do not. Good defense by Garcia. And couldn't gather it in. The Cats couldn't get it in. It looks like they're going to get it out to Cochran. And down low to DeGraff. DeGraff inside to Ayers. Ayers swings it out to Laskowski for two. We got a travel call. Cats finally get a call going their way. 16-16. 10 seconds to go in the first. It's going to be Buckwalter, Brewer, Shook, Garcia, and Barnes in for the Cats. 16-16, 10 seconds to go. Barnes is trying to get off me. He's getting underneath. He's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Hornets basketball with 2.3 seconds to go. And Hornets pushing in the bucket. Oh my goodness, what a call! 16, they call it travel instead of a bucket. Wonders never seen. 7:35 to go. What a play by Barnes.
He knows that too.
Oh my
He like waited and waited, and he's like,
that was a terrible call. All right, just swing it over to Leskowski. Leskowski tries to get it in, and it's tipped to Grant. Back to Leskowski. Leskowski for a deep three ball. That was 19-16. 7 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Catching the basketball. Ruddle across the timeline. Ruddle looking for some action here. Trying to get the play going. It is Ruddle with the basketball. Ruddle gets it to Brewer. Rest on the right side. He's going to drive inside, kick it out to Bookwalter for three. Boom! 19-19. And the grab has it. Comes up to the Hornets. Get it up to Cochran. Cochran looking inside. Can't get it inside to the grab. Leskowski for three. No good. Rebound by Brewer. Brewer with the basketball. It's stolen away. Oh, Brewer does not give up. She just doesn't give up. Cochran with the basketball. She gets it into Ayers. Ayers. Travel. Lots of traveling going on. And the Wildcats have the basketball. My goodness, they're packing their bags and traveling underneath. If we're going to call travel that way, we got to call travel the other way. Gloria Brewer with the basketball. Brewer. He's driving inside. He gets it out to Ruddle. Oh, it's stolen away inside. Cecil with the basketball. Travel. Oh, my goodness. Another travel. He took 3 steps at the center court. Brewer with the basketball. 21-19, 19-21. Brewer with the basketball across the timeline. Good pick there by Barnes, who drew the defense out. Slapped on the hand, no play. Brewer tries to get the basketball back. Leskowski with the basketball, stolen away by the Wildcats. Wildcats have the basketball. Ruddle goes all the way down. Kicks it out to Bookwalter for three.
No. Come on. No, Louie, look where you're going with it.
And Cat throw it away. Brewer with the basketball. Brewer gets the ball. Gets to the Barnes. Barnes hustling it. Ruddle comes up the court. It is 21-19. Cats down by 2. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ruddle with the basketball. Slows things down a little bit. Set up the offense. Ruddle looking. Now she pulls up the dribble. Gets it to Louis Shook. Shook looks inside. Gets it inside to Brewer. Lays it up. 21-21. All tied up. 5 minutes to go in the first half. DeGraff with the basketball. DeGraff across the timeline. Gets it over to Leskowski. Leskowski sets and shoots. And Louis Shook gets the rebound. Louis Shook.
Watch out, Louis. Louis, watch out.
And get it out to Ruddle for three. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound.
Go, Emma.
Barnes gathered it in, but threw it back in. No Wildcats were there.
Back.
Sietzma with the basketball. Sietzma puts it up there. 21-21. Fouls are tied at 6. The score is tied at 4. That's Ruddle's third foul. That's not good news for Coach Barnes. Is that the third personal foul on Ruddle? Sietzma's not the personal foul. He hits the free throw. So Ruddle's going to have to take his team home for the rest of the half. And Garcia checks in for the Cats, as does Woodard.
No foul.
Looks like Barnes and Ruddle take a seat. And that one's good as well by Sietzma. And Cats get the ball in. They do. Garcia gets it back to Brewer. Brewer with the basketball coming up the court. Brewer slowly coming up the court, being guarded by Leskowski. Brewer gets it into Shook. Shook gets it back to Brewer, out to Bookwalter. Bookwalter takes the three. She's looking across court.
Oh, be careful.
And Garcia gathers it in. Garcia gets it into Louis Shook and puts it up.
No!
Louis Shook is right. That one back. Wide open underneath. Couldn't get it to go. 23-21. Cats down by 2. Sietzma slapped away by Shook. And Garcia gathers it in. Nope, Sietzma gathered it in. They're playing all over. Oh, look at that elbow! That's an awfully high elbow. Bookwalter with the basketball. Bookwalter. He's going to come down being fouled on the way, and they get the foul. They get the foul call. That's going to tie up the foul to 7-7. That's going to put Bookwalter on the line, shooting 1-1. 23-21. Cats down by 2. 4 minutes to go in this first half. A little bit of refuge. This has been a back-and-forth game the entire game so far. That's going to put Bookwalter on the line, shooting 1-1. If she makes it, she gets the ball. She does not make it. Brewer.
Get it, Louis.
And Louis gets it into Brewer. Brewer goes up. She's fouled on the play. Oh, my goodness. The foul's fouls are like constant down there. Almost. Oh, wow. Yeah, a little bit of football going on underneath. Wow. Seatsma with the basketball. He gets it over to number 3. Number 3 is Blackburn. He's a new entry into the game. Garcia picks up the ball.
Good job, Rhea.
Nice steal there.
Oh, boy.
And Woodard puts it up and in.
Yes.
Good
job,
That's an advance was intended for Shook. Woodard came in and stole the pass away and put it on the field. 23-23. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. And it's stolen away by Garcia. Garcia on the fast break. She's going to go up and it's going to stay. 23-23.
Yep.
3 minutes, 16 seconds to go. That block went out of bounds. That means it's Wildcat basketball. 7 fouls apiece, 23 points apiece. Book-Walter for 3. Rattles in and out. Rebound by Woodard. Woodard looks for help. Gives it to Garcia for 3. No good. Rebounded by Roscoe. Nice play there by Roscoe. And Sarah Roscoe with the basketball. She's going to dribble out the top of the key. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Woodard's going to drive the baseline. Put it up. No one gets her own rebound. She's fouled on the play. Oh, no. Cats can't catch a break on the foul. Cannot catch a break. 23-23. It's a foul fest underneath. 2 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the first half. Coach Roscoe is getting apoplectic. The fouls are ridiculous down there. 2:52 to go, 23-23. It is unbelievable. And Vernon swings it over to Seatsma. Seatsma back up to Vernon. Vernon swings wide to Laskowski. Garcia. Garcia with the basketball. Garcia's going to go all the way down. Put it up. No.
Yes.
Hornets, 7 fouls for the Cats. The first one's no good.
Come on, Rhea.
By Garcia, 23-23. Tie ball game here at Westview, Grand Park, Pacers Athletic Center.
Good job, Rhea.
Good by Garcia. Seatsma inbounds the basketball to Vernon. Vernon with the basketball. Come on, girl. Vernon with the ball. Comes up the court slowly, crosses the timeline. Vernon calls a play. Pass for Laskowski to go the other way, or Seatsma. And Seatsma goes the other way. They get into Ayers. Back out to Vernon. Vernon back over to Laskowski for 3. No good. Rebound by Book-Walter. Good rebound by Book-Walter. Strong rebound. And Book-Walter gets it down to Roscoe. Roscoe over to Shook. Shook to Garcia's going to drive the baseline. Garcia with the floater.
Yes!
2 minutes to go in the first half. Vernon with the basketball. Vernon gets it to Ayers. Ayers back out to Laskowski. She can hit the 3. She hit it earlier. She didn't this time. Garcia with the basketball. Cats cannot leave her open on that far side. Garcia with the basketball. Going to drive. Kick it back out to Book-Walter.
Oh, hold on to it.
Needs some help. Gets it over to Roscoe. Roscoe goes ahead and fires the 3. Bringing rain. No good. It was tipped as it went by. Woodard trying to play some backcourt defense.
Go, defense.
Good defense being played there by the Cats. Good crack.
Yes!
Throw it out of bounds. No, they're not. Actually, they say it's going to be, there's no foul at all. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I guess that's a give back under the basket.
Physical play out there. Even the Hornets coach is saying, I can't believe there's no foul call. There wasn't. Hornets have the basketball, 26-23. Vernon comes up the court. Vernon crosses the timeline. She sets the defense, gets over to Seatsma for 3. Seatsma, no good. Rebound by Louis Shook and Woodard. Shook gets it and gets it up to Roscoe. Roscoe. Give her a Book-Walter for 3. No good. Rebound by Louis Shook. Oh, she was hammered on the floor. She's going to lose her head down there. Those rebounds down there, they're just getting their heads handed to them on the Cats. 26-23, 1 minute to go. Laskowski gets it into Vernon. Vernon with the basketball. Just under a minute to go. Vernon crosses the timeline. Cats up by 3. Good defense being played here by Garcia. It's stolen away by the Cats. Roscoe has it. She's going to go all the way down. Put it up. No good. The rebound by Seatsma.
Yes!
Good steal there by Roscoe. Roscoe.
Good job, Sarah.
Good hands there by Roscoe to get to Sia Brewer. Makes the fake, goes inside. Nice little 2-step, no good rebound by Seatsma. They're going to have to call more fouls on the Cats.
Can't get on right now.
simply cannot catch a break, and that was on Brewer. Did they call it on Woodard? Hopefully they call it on Woodard. Give Brewer a little bit of a break there. 32 seconds to go. Seatsman's back on the line for the third trip to the line. And it's 26-23. Seatsma hits the first one. She has only missed one this afternoon. So it's Roscoe, Barnes, Garcia, Brewer, and Woodard in for the Cats. Ruddle in foul trouble. That one's no good. Rebounded by Brewer. Cats lead by 2, 26-24, 29 seconds to go. Brewer crosses the timeline, gets it to Sarah Roscoe for a wide-open three. Barnes back rim, no good. Barnes needs to be careful not to pick up another foul. That's a foul by Garcia. She earned that foul, but we really don't want to give them fouls at the moment. Puts them on the line with the bonus. 26-24. They'll have somebody different than Seatsma on the line, though. 19.2 seconds to go in the first. 17 fouls called so far in this game. Vernon on the line, and Vernon puts the first one up, and it's good. 26-25. That largest lead is 4. 26-25. Vernon can tie it up here with 19 seconds to go. Barnes and Brewer underneath for the rebound. It's up, and that one's good as well. Brewer inbounds the basketball to Roscoe. Roscoe back to Brewer. Brewer coming up the court. 15 seconds to go. Brewer setting up the offense. Trying to take the last shot. Saving for the last shot here. 9, 8, 7. Brewer's got to go in motion. She's going to go all the way down. Put it up, and no good. You're saying in straight up. That's the end of the first half. 26-25. Ruddle with the basketball. Ruddle across the timeline. Ruddle gets it to Barnes at the free throw line. Barnes gets it. Oh, a nice little dish pass over to Brewer, who puts it up and in for Brewer. 28-26. 7 minutes, 46 seconds to go in this third quarter. And DeGraff gets it over to Laskowski. Back down to DeGraff. DeGraff over to Seatsma. Down low. That's going to be hit. Nice block there by the Cats. He's going to call Brewer out of bounds. That's going to stay in Hornets basketball. Good block there by Barnes on that far corner. Hornets inbound the basketball. Ready for own basket. Trying to get it in. They get it into Cochran. Cochran over to Seatsma. Seatsma holding high, being guarded by Ruddle. Back over to Cochran on the left side. Over the top of the key. Back over to Seatsma. Seatsma down to DeGraff. DeGraff for 2. No good. Rebound battled for. It is a free-for-all underneath here. Back out to Seatsma. Seatsma stops it. Oh, she traveled and gets it over to who that was over there. Number 15. Ayers. Probably it is Ayers. Brewer pulls up and she got foul called on the play. Nice pull up there by Brewer. That's what coach has been telling her to do. To just go ahead and pull up and make him foul you, or you get to fly by. That's the idea as well. That puts Gloria Brewer on the line, shooting 2. 7 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the third. Brewer, first one's up and good. It's right now Brewer, Barnes, Ruddle, Garcia, and Bookwalter in for the Cats. One more shot coming for Brewer. Brewer settles and shoots. That one's good as well. It is 30-26. Cats with their largest lead in the game right now. Back four. It's 30-26. Cochran gets it. It's DeGraff over to Vernon. Vernon with basketball. Gets it over to Cochran. Cochran with basketball. Top of the key with a drive inside. Kick it out to Seatsma. Thought about the 3. Thought he was better against it with Brewer coming at her. Nice play there by Brewer. Brewer does not give up. She scrambles and scraps all over the place. There was no foul. She just knocked it out of bounds. Foul is going faster than my brain. DeGraff gets it out to Cochran. Cochran for 3. No good. And that's coach. You can hear Coach Barnes saying that in the background. Garcia with the basketball on the far left side. Back up top to Brewer. Brewer settles and calls the play. Brewer being guarded by DeGraff. Gets it into Barnes. Barnes stolen away. Almost stolen away. Gets it. Barnes having some trouble. She's going to go inside the lane and put it up. And she missed it. Barnes having a tough time underneath. Getting bounced around underneath. Have to keep her head up. That's what she needs to do. She just took it right at him. Back out to Vernon. Vernon over to DeGraff. DeGraff with the basketball. Gets it into Seatsma. Knocked away by Barnes. Nice play there by Barnes. Back up top to Vernon. Vernon inside. Stolen away. They're going to give the foul to Brewer. Barnes' shoulder is pulled out. Let's go, Ayers. Her shoulder was thrown out on the play. He's going to have to go sit down. And Woodard's going to check in for Barnes. That is a shoulder popped out. It should pop back in soon, hopefully. That is the shoulder completely. You want to go take care of her there? Sheet number 3. That's hitting the shot clock. Hey, we actually have refs to call the shot clock. Yes. So Barnes is going to take a break over there. She is in pain with that right shoulder. It was pulled out as they were underneath. 30-26, Cats will lead by 4. Rutter with the basketball, top of the key. Hopefully Barnes will be okay soon. Woodard with the basketball at the free throw line. Woodard shoots, no good. It's an air ball. Thrown back in by Ruddle, but Seachman gathers it in. And now Vernon comes up the court for the Hornets. Vernon over to DeGraff. DeGraff back up top to Vernon, over to Seachman. Seachman was set up for 3. Cut to 1 with 1 shot. 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the third. Ruddle with the basketball. Ruddle is going to go left, right at the top of the key. Swing it over to Bookwalter. Bookwalter with the basketball. Left-hand dribble. Inside the lane, back out to Garcia. Garcia with the basketball. Gets it to Woodard. Woodard thought about the 3. She may go ahead and pull it. We never know. Woodard's going to go inside. And the ball hits somebody's leg and bounces out. It's back out to Bookwalter. Bookwalter with the basketball. It's going to be a timeout call by Coach Roscoe. Just to calm things down just a little bit, maybe get the offense going. A little bit stagnant here once they hit that 30 mark. And then the Hornets going to score over 3 of them. All right, good. It some kind of just pops out and this is just popping back in, but initially it's quite painful. That hurts, doesn't it? When your arm gets popped out. It sure does. So we're so glad. She should be okay. So, Cat, we are so glad to be brought to you by all of our sponsors. We start with the bottom up. High Slice, High Connection. Visit High Slice in Indianapolis. High Connection is the Hornets. Taylor University, Academic Excellence. Doing business at Taylor. Public servants prayer, providing prayer and pastoral care in the political arena. Follow us on social media for prayer updates. Nasco Industries, Incorporated, Preventive Outerwear Solutions, made in the USA, NASCOInc.com. Meyer, groceries and more. Check out the Meyer app or check it out online at Meyer.com. JLP Electric, 20 years of equipment, 30 years of development. On Facebook, JLP Electric. Integrity Real Estate, making the real estate go slam dunk. All right, get ready to check back in here to live action. Looks like Barnes is going to be okay, but he gave a high five, so he'll be able to come back in here soon. 30-29, catch up by 1. And Ruddle inbound the basketball. Drops the ball, gets it into Bookwalter. Bookwalter crosses the timeline. Bookwalter looks for some teammates underneath. Going to stop at the free throw line. It's going to be a travel call on Bookwalter. It's going to be Hornets basketball. And Hornets are going to sub in. Coming right out of the timeout. That's enough time to sub. Coach is smiling, saying, I wish I could take you out during the timeout. Vernon to the basketball. Over the Cochran. Back up top to Vernon. Swing over to Wiskowski. To Vernon. Being guarded by Garcia. Trying to get it inside. And it's almost thrown away by Brooklyn. Good defense being applied by the Cats. Great defense. Except Cochran shoots it. The Hornets up by 2. That 4-point lead at 30-26 is now a 2-point deficit at 30-32. Brewer making some things happen underneath. Unable to make it go down, but gets her own rebound. Garcia with the basketball over to Brewer. Brewer's going to drive the baseline. Make some room, put it up and in for 2. That's Gloria Brewer for 2. 32-32. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wiskowski brings up the ball. Gets it to Vernon. Vernon looking inside. Good fronting there by Woodard. Over to Cochran. Out to Seatsma for 3. No good. Rebounded by Brewer. Brewer with the basketball. Yes, I got it. You're not taking it away. And I believe it. I wouldn't want to try to take the ball away from Gloria Brewer. He does have a game face. Brewer goes all the way down. Puts it up. And no good. Rebounded by Vernon of the Hornets. Vernon with the basketball. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Woodard. And Coach Ruddle's telling him to get back. Barnes is going to check back in as Woodard picks up another foul. How many fouls is that on Woodard? 3 fouls on Woodard, 3 on Ruddle. Cats in a little bit of foul trouble. Vernon with the basketball gets over to Cochran for a wide open 3. Coach Roscoe sees that right now, and you're going to have to get out on them. They will hit the 3-point shot. So Roscoe's telling them right right now, Coach Roxy, you've got to get out. All right, Indiana Pacers outreach. Roscoe back at a 4-point lead. It's now 3 deficit. 35-32. Cats down by 3 with 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. So far, less fouls being called in this half. I don't know if that's anything. At least there's one so far. And Ruddle has the basketball. Ruddle's going to drive inside, kick it out to Garcia. Garcia with the left-hand dribble. Gets it over to Barnes. Puts it up and in for 2. In the foul. Count the bucket for Barnes. Strong bucket there by Barnes. And that's going to be a foul on. Let's see who the foul was on. Thank you. Foul's on 30, Sietsma. Sietsma on the foul. That's the second team foul on the Hornets. Barnes, that's going to be way short by Barnes. Couldn't get it to go in. Probably that shoulder affecting him a little bit there. It is 35-34. Cats down by 1. And here come the Hornets. Vernon with the basketball. Vernon across the timeline, gets it over to Laskowski. Laskowski all the way over to Cochran. There we go. That's the defense we were looking for right there. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. Garcia inbound the basketball to Ruddle. Ruddle calls the play. Ruddle comes up the court. And the defense is set. And Ruddle coming at him. Ruddle stop. Pulls up the 3. No good off the front of the rim. No good. It's rebounded by Brewer, who never gives up. And the ball is touched by the other player. So it's gathered in. That's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Hornet basketball because the Cats had it at the beginning of the quarter. So it's Hornets basketball on the tie-up. Gloria Brewer just does not give up. She was down there and Sietsma was going to let it go out of bounds, and Brewer's like, no, I'll just go ahead and get it. She threw it back in. And then the tie-up. A great play there. That's Ruddle has to be careful on that particular play. Cochran's going to pull another 3. No good. Rebounded by Brewer. Brewer with some speed coming up the court, being guarded by Laskowski. Brewer's going to come into the lane. Hand it off to Bookwalter for 3. Boom! 37-35. Cats retake the lead. Retake the lead. Vernon with the basketball. Gives it over to Laskowski. Laskowski. She's doubled up in the corner by Brewer and Ruddle and is able to knock it out of bounds. It's going to stay Hornets basketball. 37-35. Cats lead by 2. 2 minutes to go in the third. Laskowski. Back down to Ayers. Ayers with basketball. Ayers back out to Vernon, top of the key, being guarded by Ruddle. Vernon looks. He's going to get it over to Sietsma. Sietsma with the long 3. Good! Sietsma hit that in your face from the pro range. NBA pro range there. 38-37. This is back and forth. Is this game between the Hornets and your Indianapolis Wildcats. Garcia with the basketball. Gets it up top to Brewer. Brewer to Ruddle. Ruddle looks inside, going to drive inside and put it up. She's fouled on the play. He was shooting, in the act of shooting. The foul is on number 25. It looks like Cochran. He's going to put number 2 in here. Ruddle on the line, shooting 2. Catch down by 1. 91 seconds remaining in the third. First one's up and no good by Ruddle. And Roscoe's going to check in for the Cats. Garcia's going to take a break. So it's Brewer, Barnes, Ruddle, Bookwalter, and Roscoe on the court for the Cats. Ruddle settles, and the second one's good. It's tied up. We got a tie ball game, 38.
Go, defense,
38,
Cats!
90 seconds to go. It's stolen away by the Cats. Emma tapped it. Bookwalter gathered it in. Now Bookwalter crosses the timeline. Cats looking for some offense here. Roscoe for 3. No good. Rebounded by Sietsma. Barnes needs to be careful back there, not picking up an easy foul. Vernon with the basketball. 38-38. Laskowski thought about the 3. I think that's Laskowski. Yes. Laskowski goes all the way under it. No good. Rebounded by Sietsma. Sietsma throwing some elbows. That's going to be an offensive foul. 3 seconds. Hey, we'll take the 3 seconds too, but Emma was down. My goodness, she was throwing players around like pinballs.
Lots of elbows.
And Ruddle with the basketball. Ruddle across the timeline. And Ruddle gets it down to Bookwalter. Bookwalter for 3. Too long. Rebounded by Laskowski. But Barnes picks it up. Barnes puts it up and in for 2. It's 40-38. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Vernon with the basketball. Vernon gets it up to Sietsma. Cats applies some good defense there. Brewer with the basketball. Brewer steals it away. Does the 2 hop. Puts it in. Wildcats on a 4-0 run.
I think they all just showed
about. They did. Great defense applied there by the Cats. Full court, gathering all the loose balls there. 40 basketball at a time, which is kind of what this game is. Back and forth. And Wildcats going to drop into the defense. 25.9 seconds to go. That's lead by 4. And that is Cochran with the basketball. Cochran having some trouble in the back end. Cochran has to get it to Leskowski. Almost 10 seconds for being stolen. It's picked up stolen by the Cats. 10 seconds to go. Ruddle comes up the court. Gets it down to Roscoe. Roscoe's going to drive inside and put up the floater. No good. 4 seconds to go. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. And no shot there at the end of the quarter. 42-38. Cats ended the third quarter with a 4-point lead. Baseline game.
Now it is.
Back out to CC.
I messed it up. Okay.
He's hit several threes so far in this draft, being guarded by Barnes. Back out to Leskowski for 3. That's going to take it 42-41. Every time they get a 4-point lead, do the Cats, it seems the Hornets hit that 3-point bucket. Ruddle with the basketball. Ruddle. Drive with the left and kiss it underneath to Brewer, who puts up the floater and good. What a great fadeaway shot there by Gloria Brewer. 44-41. Back to the lead by 3. DeGrasse comes all the way down. Barnes, good defense there by Barnes. Another deep 3. No good. Rebounded by Brewer. Brewer and Garcia said, you can have it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take the ball away from Brewer. Brewer comes across the timeline. Brewer looks at Bookwalter and then fakes it. Goes inside the lane. Going to go all the way down the floater. No good. Rebounded by Hannah Ruddle. Ruddle out to Garcia. Swinging over to Bookwalter for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Hornets. Hornets with the basketball. Vernon with the rebound. 44-41. Cats in a good one here. In Westfield at the Crossroads Flash. Championship game. DeGrasse with the basketball. Trying to work her way against Garcia.
Travel.
Garcia gets pushed down. And now Leskowski. Floater. No good. Gets her own rebound. Comes back out. Keeps playing mad. All they're going to get. I definitely didn't see that one. It's going to be a foul on Barnes. 44-41. How many is that on Barnes? That's 2 personal fouls on Barnes. Hornets to get it in. Trying to get it in. Nothing easy for Cats, making it nowhere easy. It's almost kicked out by the Cats. Vernon with the basketball. Vernon gets it to Leskowski. Leskowski inside the seats, but stolen away. Oh, foul on 12. Who was the foul? He put up 2 hands. It is Hornets basketball. Second personal foul on Garcia. And Hornets 3-point shot. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the game. Ruddle with the basketball. Ruddle dribbling against Leskowski. They get it down to Bookwalter. Bookwalter fakes a 3. Swings it over to Garcia. Garcia for 3. Too hard. The rebound. Can't hit him. And DeGrasse for the basketball. DeGrasse. Good defense being applied. She's traveling or something down there. He didn't hold the ball. Dribbling it. Just lost control. Brewer with the basketball. Brewer's going to go against Leskowski. Pull up for 2. Hit it! Nice shot there by Brewer. Leskowski aimed down the basketball, and a timeout is called by Coach Roscoe. 46-64. This game fast-paced, going back and forth. 1 minute, the Hornets lead. Another minute, the Wild 44. Cats lead by 4. That is their largest lead. He cannot seem to get over 4. And Leskowski and DeGrasse. DeGrasse with the basketball. Oh no. We may have a discrepancy here. They gave it to the Wildcats. That's going to erase the 2 points by Barnes. If they give it to them. The question is on the possession. Who had possession of the ball? And it's already been given. And Coach Roscoe says we've already played. We've already scored.
I gotcha.
You can't take the points back off the board. Surely not. So they're going to say, see what they're going to say. That's the question, is whose ball it was coming out of the timeout. And I believe we had just scored.
We called the timeout.
And then we called the timeout, but then it was their ball. So they're just going to say it's not. They're not taking the points off the board. They're just going to say it's Hornets basketball. That might have been the wrong call there. That's not great. 48 block there by Emma Barnes. 48-46. Cats lead by 2. This game is tight and getting tighter. 4 minutes, 36 seconds to go. 5 fouls for the Cats, 4 fouls for the Hornets. Garcia inbound the basketball, gets it into Ruddle. See what kind of offense we can put together down here. Anna Ruddle gets it over to Brewer. Brewer with the basketball up top to Barnes. Barnes looking inside, gets it to Garcia on the far right. Top of the key, trying to get a floater pass into Ruddle. It's out of bounds. Cats are going away. That's a turnover you don't want right now. And the Hornets come back at you. Here comes DeGraff. DeGraff with the basketball. DeGraff being guarded by Garcia. Garcia tips it. It's going to be out of bounds. Wildcat basketball. 48-46. Cats force a turnover on defense. 4 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Cats get it into Ruddle. Ruddle comes up the court. Ruddle crosses the timeline. Nice set there by Brewer. Out to Barnes. Barnes, top of the key, just holding. Being guarded by Seatsma. Nope, she's far enough out. No count gets started there. And now to Garcia. Garcia hands it over to Brewer. Brewer with the basketball over to Barnes. Barnes on the far left side. Barnes looking inside. Can't get it to her, and she's going to pull it back out with a dribble. Being guarded by Seatsma. That's a foul on Seatsma. It sure is with a reach in. Foul on 3. That's going to be the 5th team foul on the Hornets. Wildcats will have the basketball at the half court. Bookwalter inbound the basketball. And Cats get the ball in. You don't have theirs. Brewer going to turn the corner, put it up, and into feet. Brewer, what a shot right there. 50-46. Cats lead by 4. Their largest lead. Laskowski going to go all the way down. Foul going to be called on Bookwalter. That's going to be a 16 foul on the Cats. Next one goes in the bonus. 3.5 minutes to go. Seatsma with the basketball on that far right side. Gets it into left. Cochran's travel ball. Who was that foul on Hannah? Foul on Hannah. That's her 4th. That's a tough ball right there. That's going to be the end one. That's 4 on Ruddle. 50-46. Cats lead by 4 with 3 minutes, 27 seconds to go. Cochran on the line, shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. First one's up and no good. Ball went behind. It was kind of a hard bounce and went outside the defense rebound. So Kendall got the back there. That's going to be a foul. Bookwalter gets the foul. That's 8 team fouls. That's going to be a shooting 2 foul. So Vernon's going to go to the line, shooting 2. How many is that on Bookwalter? 2. Okay, so not too much on Bookwalter. Vernon settles and shoots. And that one is good. Vernon will settle in for the second of 2, 50-47. Vernon trying to cut that lead to 2. 50-48. Cats lead by 2. Brewer with the basketball coming up the court. And Brewer being guarded by DeGraff. Brewer across the timeline. Cats lead by 2. To Barnes. Barnes looking for somebody inside. Couldn't get it. Goes back up top. To Roscoe. Roscoe back over to Brewer. Brewer underneath. A little jumper off the glass. No good. Rebounded by DeGraff. DeGraff pushes it up to Seatsma. It's almost stolen away. Good hands there by Garcia. Seatsma is going to be short. It's gathered in. Rebound gathered in by Cochran of the Hornets. Cochran goes to the right. Going to drive underneath. Kick it out. Tapped by Brewer. Now Laskowski going to travel on her way inside. No good.
Go, Hannah, go!
Out to Garcia. Garcia to Roscoe. Roscoe. They drive to the free throw. Deep 3 ball by Brewer. Boom! Big shot there. Player in Gloria Brewer. I'll tell you what. They shine the brightest when it's needed the most. 53-48. The Gloria join us on the line. It is a good one right here. It's 53-48 at the Pacers Athletic Center here at Grand Park in Westfield, Indiana. You are listening to the WBN, the Wildcat Broadcasting Network. DeGraff with the basketball for the Hornets. Gets it over to Vernon. Vernon with the basketball across the timeline. Vernon. He's going to go right. He's guarded by Garcia. Good defense guarded by Garcia. Back over to DeGraff. DeGraff's going to try to come inside the lane. Dish it out to Laskowski. That's a foul on Roscoe. She got it right in the face. That was a foul. We could see is it puts them on the line shooting with the clock stopped. That is not what you want right now for the Cats.
Tyron, you're in the film.
And the first one is up, and that was no good. Skowski misses the first. We say thank you very much. She could cut it here. 53-49. That's good. That is 53-49. 4 point. He's a 4-point lead for the Cats. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Skowski could cut it to 3. She does. 53-50. Cats in the lead. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Brewer with the basketball. Brewer being guarded by Laskowski. Brewer, right-hand dribble. She's going to give it out to Garcia. Garcia with the left-hand dribble. Back over to Brewer on the right side. Brewer outside the three-point line. Gets it to Roscoe at the top of the key. Roscoe, that's a travel on Roscoe. Absolutely was. She just couldn't make the decision quick enough. And coach is going to send Bookwalter back in for Roscoe. Bookwalter comes back in. Hornets have the basketball. That's DeGraff with the basketball. DeGraff being guarded by Garcia. DeGraff tries to get it over to Laskowski and does. Like this is a forward pass. The Seatsma underneath. Seatsma. It's tapped away. That's stealing away from Seatsma. Garcia with the basketball. Behind the back dribble there by Garcia. Laskowski's probably going to be fouled. Not a bad foul. I was going to say, don't you think she did her job? Not a bad foul. Laskowski has hit him from the free line as well. So that's going to put Laskowski. She just hit 2 of 3 just a moment ago. This is going to be 2 free throws for number 13, Laskowski up the Hornets. Foul was called on Rhea Garcia. That's her second. That's a team 10 foul. Double bonus in the last minute and a half. That was no good. So 53-50. That's still lead by 3. And Laskowski settles in for the second. Barnes, Brewer, Bookwalter, Ruddle, and Garcia. 53-51. Cats get the ball in. 1 minute, 22 seconds to go in this barn burner here in Westfield, Indiana. Gloria Brewer with the basketball. Between the leg dribble. Being guarded by Laskowski. Brewer. Nice play there by Brewer out to Bookwalter. Bookwalter gets it over to Ruddle. Ruddle with the basketball out up top to Brewer. Cats seem to be stalling a little bit here. Brewer. Yeah, she's going to go hard dribble just to get some space. She's going to getting space. Because they have to restart the count. Do the rest. But Brewer's going to go all the way down. Put up and in! It's good! What a bucket there by Gloria Brewer. Sinks it and puts it in and gets fouled on the play. 55-51. Cats lead by 4. Gloria Brewer on the line. Shooting 1 for the old-fashioned three-point play. It's up. Brewer hits it. That's the old-fashioned three-point play. Cats lead by 5. And DeGraff, did they call a timeout? Looks like the Hornets are calling a timeout, maybe. Not sure what the coach is doing here. DeGraff may have looks like she may have a nosebleed, possibly a nosebleed there. Another finger. A finger bleed, okay. All right, so Hornets come up the court, 45 seconds to go, Cats lead by 5. Laskowski with the basketball. Laskowski being guarded by Garcia. Laskowski gets it in. She's going to get it. Swing it over to Vernon for 3. No good. Rebounded by Brewer. Brewer with the basketball. Brewer. They're going to have to start fouling. They're fouling on purpose, holding hands. We only try to do that at church. 56-51. Try to reserve holding hands for prayer, but here it's illegal during the game. 27.5 seconds to go. 56-51. Cats have Brewer on the line. Shooting 1 and 1. Brewer settles and shoots. No good. Rebounded by Laskowski. Laskowski with the basketball. Laskowski crosses the line. Timeout called by the Hornets. 22.4 seconds to go. Get those three-point shooters open for the Hornets to make a drink. Cats are going to have to counter that with the defense all the way around the perimeter. And Barnes is going to have to play big underneath the Seatsma. Hornets. They get the ball into Seatsma. It's stolen away by the Cats. Blood over the basketball. It's a foul called on Hornets. They know they're fouling on purpose to stop the clock. Looks like Ruddle's going to go to the line, shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. Sure would be nice to ice this game right here.
Yes, it would.
We'll see how Ruddle does.
I'm sure she can make each other proud.
Yes. Luke Ruddle is definitely right here. Sink them both. First one's good, nothing but net. 57-51, 17.6 seconds to go. This has been an incredible back and forth game. No good, almost rebounded by Barnes. 57-51, 14 seconds. They're going to try to set up for a three. No good, all the way to the hoop. They put it up and in. 9 seconds to go. All you need to do is hold it. Oh, that's a foul on Cheechman. 5.4 seconds to go. And that's going to be Cheechman's at her fifth foul. Untucking her shirt, acting like she's done. She is. Cheechman is out of the game. That's going to put Brewer on the line. Shooting still 1-and-1 because they're not in the double bonus yet. 5.4 seconds to go. Brewer puts it up and in. 58-53. Put this one in here, Brewer and Wolf.
Right?
And Brewer.
Champions.
Absolutely. You have the Crossroads flash, and the second one is good. 59-53. Cochran with the basketball. 3-2. They put the three up. No good. Out of bounds.